the first thing to do would be, go on Facebook, try to find out WhatsApp groups. Always colleges and students always get together and make groups. So try and get in touch with those people, talk with them. Once you are on those Facebook groups, you will automatically get connected to the seniors. So there will be places, where there will be one person, who will be leaving his house or something like that. And then you can, get into that place. We got like these 10-15 guys and girls who got admits to NYU, and then we started making internal groups like 4, and then we all started searching together. It's very difficult. If you're going to say, hey, I'll be in New York or New Jersey, you need to select one, because if you're going to search house in Manhattan, it's going to take a lot of time. If it's going to be Brooklyn, it's going to take a lot of time. If it's New Jersey, it's going to take a lot of time. So you need to select one area and search only in that area. Go on Facebook, find the group, find people who have got admits into your same colleges, and then talk with them, decide a place, and then when you come here, come and start searching for it. That's the way I would go. Yeah, so a shared room in Jersey would be around $500. Like I'm giving on a higher scale so that I don't tell prices that are lower to obscure the value. So the apartments in Jersey, if you share, is around $500, and if you're going to stay in a single room, maybe $700 on the higher side. So when I went, we stayed in a 1-bedroom apartment, which was, I think, 2,400 or something like that in Jersey, and we had 1 bedroom and a hall, and we stayed 3 of us in that somehow arrangement. So someone stayed in the bedroom and 2 people stayed in the living room, and that's how we divided the rent. 800, say something like that. And the utility wise, you have to be very careful. So if you go to the leasing companies, which are apartment companies, they do not include utility in their rent. But if you go to houses and smaller apartments, they will have generally the utilities, the electricity. When I say utilities, electricity, gas included into the rent. Cable and Wi-Fi you'll have to pay. And I think if you go to a budget of $800, given that you're sharing, let's say $500 sharing a room, maybe $100 on Wi-Fi and everything. So I think $800 should be good enough for rent-wise. I feel if you want to stay comfortably in Jersey, it won't be the same in New York. New York, you have to add to anything $500 more maybe for student. Yeah, so with me is that I never been to I never traveled out of India. So this was the first time I traveled out of India. So for me, it was a completely new thing, being in flight for 20 hours and then reaching to a country completely different, culture-wise, everything-wise. So for me, I was not homesick, I would say, but, I had to miss home a lot. But then, as you said, you can do FaceTime and you talk with friends. But then it's just an initial phase, and then, you make new friends and their studies and all these things, so it starts getting compensated for that. But yeah, from the perspective of how different it is, I think, like, university wise, the amount of importance the university is given, the education is given, the kind of courses that we take, the amount of responsibility that you feel will increase. It's definitely not like anything that you do in India. It's a different experience, it's a different beast, and you have to handle it in that manner.